Jai Shri Dadaji ki. Hello my spiritual friends, this is Shiv Prasad, a disciple of the great spiritual master Swami Sri Shivananda Dadaji. In our videos we are discussing on different types of spiritual subjects. In our last videos we discussed about the enemies which are there in our mind, the inner enemies. And because of those inner enemies, our mind, our actions, our deeds are getting contaminated and we are trapping in this cycle of karma. Now here the question is, how can we suppress the effect of these enemies, right? So what are the ways? So in this video we'll discuss about the path or the technique to reduce the effect of these 6 enemies of mind. Now first of all, try to understand that these enemies have arisen from the effect of 3 modes of the material nature or Maya or Prakriti. And Prakriti or the material nature is created by the Supreme Lord or the God. And that's why the material nature is in itself very powerful. And to defeat that material nature or to suppress the effect is not that easy task, my friends. And that's why we need to seek the help from that Supreme Creator only. We will have to surrender ourselves to that Supreme, and then only it is possible to get that help from that Supreme, so that we can suppress the effect of these enemies. Now, how can we seek that help from the Creator? Is that so easy? Yes, it is an easy. It's easy thing to get support from the Supreme, but how to get that support? It is through the chanting of name of that Supreme Being, of that Supreme Lord, and that through the mantra. And that mantra should be given to us by a guru, a profound guru, who can give you that mantra with the name of that Supreme God. And if you get that kind of mantra, and if you are continuously chanting that mantra, then gradually your mind will get empowered, so that the effect of these different types of the enemies inside the mind is getting suppressed. So, what is mantra? Mantra is a name of the Supreme Lord given by the Guru or the spiritual master. And then we have to continuously chant mantra. In our family, the spiritual family of Swami Shivananda Dadaji, we are chanting the name of the Dhuniwale Dadaji, and the mantra that we are using here is Om Dadaji. So Om Dadaji is the mantra that is being used by our seekers in this family, and we are getting great experiences through which we are able to control the mind. So how to chant this mantra Om Dadaji, that I will teach you. There are various ways to chant it. Number 1 is silently and number 2 is loudly. In my next videos, I will detailedly explain how to chant this mantra, but if you are going to chant this mantra, then the effects of these enemies inside our mind will get reduced, and gradually your mind will get connected to the consciousness or the Supreme Consciousness, and then you will enjoy the eternal peace. You tell me what we are looking in this world. The happiness and peace. Whatever we are doing in this world is for these 2 things only, happiness and peace. Even if you are thinking that we want to get some money, we want to earn money, but ultimately that money is going to be transformed into happiness and peace. So if you want to bring that peace and happiness in our life, we will have to chant mantra. And we are chanting mantra Om Dadaji and Om Dadaji. This is the mantra that we are chanting. So my friends, mantra is very important tool, I would say, to control our mind. If you are not chanting the name, if you are not chanting the mantra, simply it's very, very difficult to control your mind, because mind is contaminated with the enemies, and those enemies have come from the material nature, which is the creation of God. So only way to control our mind is through mantra, chanting of mantra. How to chant mantra, various ways of chanting of mantra that I will explain in my next videos. If you have any question or queries related to this video, you can contact me on below given number, or simply put a comment in the comment box. Thank you very much, and stay tuned for my next videos. Jai Shri Dadaji ki.